Jonathan's called the show. Good morning, Jonathan.
Morning, Jonathan.
Good morning, everyone. Hope you're all well.
Morning. Great, Johnny. How are you feeling after that interview?
Disgusted. Disgusted, but not surprised. Listen, this has been coming for ages. And I know we all like to have good stories, and it's great, and I love phoning on a Monday. But this has been coming for ages. He said a few weeks ago the truth would come out. Well, maybe his truth, but it's not the real truth. He wanted to leave the club in the summer. Fair enough. But I don't think anybody wanted him. He would go to. And to turn on the club and still come up with that rubbish, but I love the fans. Well, I've seen his first game. Right, I spoke to my pal who was there with me 10 minutes ago and was shocked. How he can turn on the United and then all this stuff, I love the fans. Cristiano, now it's only about him. Fair enough, leave. But don't try and twist it all into this story where everyone's against you and the club doesn't respect you. Ten Hag is doing a very, very good job.
Yeah.
We should be speaking about Garnacho today. What a player. I mean, the guy's running at people, youth is getting everyone excited. And instead, Cristiano makes it about him.
Yeah.
I mean, I live 2 minutes from him. I go to the same gym at him, and I see him there, right, and I see what he's like. I mean, the man is a disappointment to everyone at my club. It really is. It's a kick in the teeth. And just let him go. Go. The problem he's got is he still thinks he should be winning Champions League medals, and he is the best player I've ever seen. But he isn't anymore, and he should get off to America, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, wherever it they go now. But he needs to get out of our club, and he needs to show the club some respect.
Do you think the club can sack him?
Well, I'm not a lawyer. I don't think they can sack him for that at all. No, I think they could fine him 2 weeks' wages. Jamie, you know a lot better than me about that.
Yeah, it's been known.
Yeah, well, Jamie's the expert on that one. But I mean, he's just got to go. But he needs to go and show a bit of class. Up until the summer, I've always thought he was a class act. Right.
We're seeing the real Ronaldo now, aren't we?
I think it was always there. I think it's just that he could always back it up with performances before, and now as his performances are starting to tail off, you're seeing a real frustration.
Man, you can't move on until he's gone.
Jonathan, thanks very much for that call. Phil's also given us a buzz. Hello, Phil.
Morning, Phil.
Okay.
Morning, Phil.
Morning. Thanks for having me on.
Thanks for coming on, Phil. What would you like to say about it?
I'm going to say, what can you say that the first chap's not already said? I find myself in a weird position agreeing with Jamie for once.
It's disconcerting, isn't it?
Yeah, it's horrible when that happens.
So do we.
People are getting carried away with last season. I mean, he smashed the goals and he did well goal scoring. I wouldn't say he was the best player for us last year. But from the summer onwards, when he's not had a pre-season, treated the club the way he has, and the walking down the tunnel incidents, I think this is just the last straw with him. Like the previous caller said, he is the best player of all time, but he's on his way out, and he can't face the fact he's on his way out, and we just need to move forward now.
Yeah.
Get rid of him, get a new young blood in, and move forward.
I feel like they're trying to Ronaldo's trying to make the fans turn on Ten Hag and the club and the owners, and I think he's got it wrong.
Yeah, he's got it horribly wrong.
I think the fans now have gone, no, you're the one who needs to go, and we're moving forward with what we've got.
Yeah, it seems as though the player thinks I'm going to use the fans on my side, because the fans are against the club anyway, but they're not against the manager, the team. They're against the Glazers. Yeah, and I think he's read the room horribly wrong, and he's made a statement because of the person who got the interview.
This is what he said about the fans. He said, "I love Manchester United. I love the fans. They're always on my side. But if they want to do it different, they have to change many, many things." And I think by that he means things behind the scenes, as in if they want to change it. He's saying that he was shocked by the lack of improvements to the training facilities, and he said, as Picasso said, you have to destroy it to rebuild it, and that is on, I suppose, getting everything right behind the scenes and getting the right facilities for world-class players if they want to do that. The one thing that pointed to me was that there has been a cry for the lack of investment in the club in terms of, I don't mean players, but I mean facilities like Old Trafford, like giving Old Trafford a bit of a facelift and giving that some love, and I think that criticism is warranted. So maybe some parts in this interview we'll have to wait and see, but There may be some parts in this interview where he is spot on about certain things, but you can't help but feel the way that he's gone about it, and some of the criticisms for Erik ten Hag as well, saying that they don't respect each other is quite.
I think he's shown him an awful lot of respect. Ten Hag has given Ronaldo. I think he's dealt with the situation. He's tried to help him. He's dealt with the situation. He probably thinks it's not ideal, but I think he's handled it well. You know, he walked off down the tunnel, didn't want to play, and he still played him afterwards.
Interesting to hear from Piers Morgan, because you asked Piers Morgan, what does actually Cristiano Ronaldo want? There's something he wants. He wanted to leave, didn't happen. He wants something. He's gone hard on an interview, which has decimated that football club from a supporter's point of view, because they're all now against Ronaldo. What does actually Cristiano Ronaldo want to happen next?
talkSPORT Breakfast with Laura Woods, Monday to Wednesday mornings 6 till 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.